Guys, welcome back to Invincible issue 20. Don't really have much else to say. You guys know the deal. Let's just jump right into it. In Mark's room, Mark found Eve waiting for him, wanting to talk. And he says, "What is it, Eve? What do you want to talk about?" "I'm quitting, Mark. I don't want to be Adam Eve anymore. I don't want to be a superhero. I'm done." "What? Why? You can't just quit." "Why not? I can do whatever I want, and I cannot do whatever I don't want to do. I'm done. This is stupid. I'm quitting." "Do you even know what my powers are?" I asked Rex one time, and he thought I could make pink stuff with my thoughts. God, he was such an idiot. "My powers. I can take matter and rearrange it into different matter. I can make a rock and turn it into an apple. I can rearrange atoms on a level that robot deemed ridiculous. My powers are fantastic. And what do I do with them? I put on a super cute outfit and I fight bank robbers and aliens with them. Why in the world did I choose to do that? And now I'm going to college so I can get a job to pay for my stuff like all the other drones in the world. And I was dating that obnoxiously immature friend of yours. It's just, do you see where I'm going with this?" "Not really," Mark says. "It's just that my powers are wasted on this. The world has guys like you out there saving the world. My powers could be put to use elsewhere, doing more good than I'm doing now. I'm going to Africa, Asia, the Middle East. I could do so much good for those people. I could feed the hungry, build houses for the homeless. I could improve those people's lives. College, homework, boys, superheroics. I'm wasting my potential here. I could do so much more. Am I making any sense?" "Yeah, you're making absolutely perfect sense. I've never even looked at stuff that way. I think it's a good idea." "Oh, Mark, I'm so glad you understand. I thought for sure you'd try to give me some speech about fighting the good fight or something equally as ridiculous. I never should have doubted you. So are you going now? Tonight?" "Yeah. My parents are going to flip out. I didn't know how to tell them, so I just left them a note. They never really were too comfortable with me having powers anyway. This is going to kill them. Truth be told, they kind of deserve it." Mark says, "When will I see you again?" "As fast as you can fly. I'll hope to see you as soon as I settle in and let you know where I am, buddy. Oh, yeah. I can do that. This sucks. I always kind of considered you my superhero partner. We teamed up a lot. I'm going to miss you. Oh, Mark, I'm going to miss you too. That's why I couldn't leave without saying goodbye. Mark, she sighs, closes her eyes. Mark says, What? What is it? She just looks sad. It's nothing. I'll see you later, Mark. Goodbye. Goodbye. Over at the hideout for Angstrom, we see the Mahler twins have built his machine that he needs, or they're finishing building it. The twins begin saying, I've discovered something new, Angstrom. I believe it's called elbow room. Goodbye, Mahler. You and your double never cease to good-eye, Mahler. You and your double never cease to amaze me. I discovered a reality where a virus attacked the Y chromosome, killing all the males on Earth. I thought my other dimensional counterparts deserved some R&R after all this waiting around. Let me tell you, they're getting a royal treatment there. I'll be heading over myself shortly. You're welcome to come along after you reach a stopping point. We're going to have quite a time. That's not something that interests us nearly as much as getting this project done so we can get back to our plans. You'll be happy to know we perfected the process I use to download my memories into my clone. The other clone says, or the other Mahler twin says, you mean that I use, right, clone? Can we not do this? Anyway, everything seems to be in order. We are very close to completing all the machines in your various dimensional safe houses. We are probably only a week away. Angstrom says, fantastic. Keep me posted. I can't keep entire cities worth of ladies waiting. I'll be back by morning, maybe. Not really sure what's going on here. Looks like in London, maybe. We see a guy in the crowd, and he says, what you're doing is rubbish. This is merely a common trash bag. Going by the amount of food waste, or fast food waste, probably American. It probably fell from a cargo plane and was blown here by updrafts. It's bullocks to think that this came from a what? And he gets hit in the face. Oh, this is. So they start off talking about the trash bag that Mark threw in like the first issue, I think. And this is his hat that he threw too high. And this guy got smacked in the face with that graduation hat. And all people nearby say, all hail the sky god's chosen one. He is to be our one true ruler on Earth. As the rest of everyone else around are to chant, hail, hail, hail. Over at the tailors, Mark is talking with Art, and he says, "Well, Art, can you fix it?" "I could, Mark, but it'd be easier just to make you a new one. I've got some new fabrics I'd like to try out." "Why are you still coming here, though? Can't your new government bosses get you new costumes?" "Yeah, but they don't fit right, and they..." "Wait a minute, did Mom tell you? You get a few drinks and your mother, and there's not much she won't tell you." Mark looks away, embarrassed. "Oh, hey, sorry, that was completely inappropriate. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, she told me about how you're getting onto her about that. Go easy on her, okay? She lost your dad too, but she's also losing you. Between the superhero gig and you going off to college, you're not going to be seeing her much. Her life, for more years than she can remember, has been about taking care of you and your father, and now she's just got herself. It's going to take a while to adjust, and it's going to be a rough road for her. Try and cut her some slack." "Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'll do my best." Back with later, Mark meets his mother, looks like for dinner, and Debbie shows up saying, "If I had known you'd be on time, I would have suggested you pick me up. We could have saved on gas and wasted an opportunity to use that new car of yours. For shame. Besides, aren't we somewhat wealthy these days?" "Yeah, it'll be a while before I'm used to that. Your father always made sure we had just enough. We never wanted for anything, but we couldn't get silly like now. I guess he didn't want to draw attention to himself." "Huh? What?" Mark says. "I think that's the first time the mere mention of your father hasn't made me want to crawl in bed and never get up. That's progress, right?" "Yeah, I think so. You talked to Claire lately? How's she's doing?" "Oh, fine. She says hi. Her and Super Patriot are trying to have a baby. Oh, and she says he has no idea who you are." "Really?" "No, I'm pulling a leg. He said he remembered you from the Guardians of the Globe funeral. He says you do good work. So how are things with you and Amber? You two serious now?" "Kinda. Maybe a little, I guess." "So, no more we're just studying excuses for me to see through. You're admitting it now?" "Yeah, I guess. Can we not? So does that mean I should talk to you about..." "No. I just want to make sure you two are safe, or you guys know." "Okay, consider the topic dropped. Sorry I brought it up." Mark pauses for a moment. He says, "Well, with that out of the way, I gotta say, it's nice to actually spend some time with you, Mom. We should really do this more often." "It'd be nice, but we can't afford to eat out all the time. Mom, Rich. Oh yeah, forgot." Later that night, looks like at William's place, or Mark's place, Mark is on the phone, and he says, "What? William, are you scolding me?" I know classes start tomorrow. I'll move in when I'm good and ready. Dude, it's late. You gotta be moved in soon. I need to get to sleep. I haven't even given you a key. When exactly do you plan on moving your stuff in here? Hold on. Hold on a second. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. William goes on. He says, I don't have a second. You need to tell me when you're going to move in so I can be here. This is serious, Mark. I know you've probably got a monster to fight or something, but school isn't as easy for me as it is for you. I've got to get my sleep. Yeah, I know. It's just that. Oh, wait. Be right back. What's with all the pauses, Mark? Oh, God, dude. Are you on the can? Please tell me you're not on the can. I'm not on the can. Hold on a minute. What are you doing? This is ridiculous. Just then Mark peers behind William. Looks like he came through the window and he closed it on his way in. And then he says, I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to hit the hay. I've got classes tomorrow. And that startles William. He says, what? How? He pauses, realizing that he's a superhero. He says, show off. As the two get to sleep, or lay in bed to prepare to sleep, William says, been a while since we've done this, huh? When was my last sleepover party? Mark says, 9th grade or 10th? 10th. Have we not spent the night together since then? Wow, it has been a while. So how are things with your mom, man? Since that stuff with your dad, I mean, you never really talk about it, and most of the time other people are around, so I haven't asked. Everything okay? And Mark turns over, away from William, and William says, Mark, it's fine, really. I just don't want to talk about it. The next day, in class, Mark is in class and someone nearby asks him, hey, Mark, right? You got the high-strung friend, William, wasn't it? It's me, Rick. I showed you around the dorms last semester. Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, what's up? I'm taking a freshman course for the second time. Don't tell my dad. I think I'm wasting his money. Some of it, at least. Your secret is safe with me, Rick. Just then the professor begins talking. Good morning, and welcome to Biology 101. I'm Professor Varner, or Dr. Varner if you prefer. Please, whatever you do not call me Mister. It's rude. It's not an arrogance thing. It's just about common courtesy. And if I can teach you a little about courtesy during your time here, the world would be a much better place. You should all have had a syllabus on your desk when you came in. If anyone is missing one, please raise your hand. As the professor is beginning class, someone in a Men in Black suit comes in as the professor says, let's look over the syllabus. And he clears his throat, looking at the guy in the suit and says, please take your seat quickly. I hope this isn't an indication of your punctuality in general, young man. gentleman speaks and says, "Pardon me, if this class isn't my top priority, I could teach this class, you primate. I skipped it 4 years ago because it was beneath me, but now I'm told I must take it to move on to graduate. Don't make this a thing, okay? I'll be coming and going as I please. I hope my perfect scores will grant me some leeway when it comes to the ridiculous ritual of physical appearance in these classrooms. I could do without the conflict." The professor angrily says, "Sit down. Please calm yourself. I'm here to learn." After class, Mark is walking with Amber. Amber says, So far? "So far, so good," Mark says. "It's only been one day, but my classes seem okay. Nothing too terribly difficult, and I'm starting to get my bearings on the campus. So things are good. It's going to suck when you start school next week. I mean, you being so far away and all. It's only a 2-hour drive. Would it be such a big deal if you had a car?" "Yeah, no kidding. I should really look into getting a car." Then I wouldn't have to cart you around all the time." "Hey, no poking. You know how ticklish I am. You know I'll see you all the time. I'll be skipping class left and right so I can spend the night at your place. Will you now? Thanks for that advance notice, Casanova." And just then, a robot bursts out of the ground. And Amber says, "Oh God, Mark, what is that?" She looks around. Mark isn't anywhere to be seen. She says, Mark, you just leave me? I can't believe you just left me. And she looks back and sees a robot coming to her. And just then, Invincible crashes down, tackling the robot into the ground. And Amber falls down to the floor. The robot and Invincible start trading blows. And Invincible says, "No way, man. I'm not letting you hit me. I remember how strong you were. Speaking of you, what are you doing back? You were looking kind of dead last time I saw you. Of course, you look kind of dead right now. Let's get away from all these soft students. No need to hurt them, huh?" The robot makes a noise, and Invincible says, "What was that? You talk now?" The robot makes a noise again. "Dude, chill. You can fight me when we get back on the ground. If you keep struggling, I'm going to drop." And the robot goes for Invincible's eyes and makes him drop him. The robot crashes down into the ground, exploding. Invincible flies down, saying, "Man, why do you have to go and do that?" And Mark, in civilian clothes, comes to the crowd and finds Amber and says, "Amber, hey, over here. Oh man, I was so worried about you. I didn't know where you were. I couldn't find you. We got separated." And she interrupts him, saying, "Maybe you were just too busy looking out for yourself." She walks away saying, "Goodbye, Mark." William about what happened. And he says, she just left, man. I don't know what to think. I wouldn't sweat it, dude. I'm sure she'll be fine. You didn't really do anything wrong. Aren't you fresh off a breakup? Mark says, I'm not listening to you at all, but yeah, I completely understand why she's pissed. But what choice do I have? You could tell her. I can't tell her. Too many people know already. So what? Who cares? Is there a limit to how many people can know? I don't want my villains to find out. If too many people know, it could get out. Then my mom, Amber, you, anyone I know could be in danger. William says, whatever. It's that stupid. I don't know any supervillains. I'm not going to be selling you out to a newspaper anytime soon. And I doubt Amber would either. Besides, you don't even have an arch villain. Mark says, I keep fighting these robot zombie things, and it can be my arch villain. I'm sure people already think we're joining at the hip. Could it have been the same one? Wasn't the first one destroyed? Man, I got no clue. What's going on? This one looked a little different, but who can really say? It certainly had a death wish like the other one. I'll do. Make sure you ask it more questions next time in the text. I'll do that. Thanks. In the sewers, we see the kid who was wearing a suit working on some kind of projects. And he says, I've nearly had enough. I refuse to move my lab. The next time one of you reanimating decide to go out for a walk, it hampers my productivity. Luckily, for whatever reason, whoever is discovering what's left of my labs is not reporting it. I'll have to look into that. However, I did learn something from monitoring your predecessors, Little John. It seems you dead subjects wish to remain dead, so I can produce that. So I can deduce that's possibly the reason you escaped. Let's see what happens when I use a live subject. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next video. Peace.